Mrs. Sutter. Can you please explain how your instruction in art is learner-driven here at Keller?
In my art room, I'm Decor Setter, by the way, and this is the art room. And when kids come into my art room, I do not have assigned seating. They actually have to make a good choice on where they're sitting. And it could be with the materials that they are allowed to use that day in the art room. Depends on where they're sitting too. But when they come in, we start a project. And the first day of the project is usually me discussing different options that they are able to do. For example, my art show this year was around the world, and fourth grade had to do a project based off of South America. And with an art project based off of South America, I introduced different art projects around South America, and then they had to develop a plan. In their sketchbook, I have a write-up of their plan, and with it, they have to tell me what materials they are using, and I like to at least see a couple different options, what they want to do. And then after they develop their plan, they show me their plan, and then they can get started on their art project. With it, I have information about when they're working on their art project, what happens if they make a mistake, and I'm looking for what's called a wow piece of art. A wow piece of art is a wonderful original piece of art, and with it, it's showing growth, it's showing creativity, and they are working on it for many different class periods. And with it, they are open to use many different materials. I have a drawing center, I have a painting center, I have a construction center. I even have kids bring items from home to even add onto their projects. I had one fourth grader even mention to me something that I had no clue, that the Argentinosaurus was found in Argentina, and he actually brought me in a 2-page research about the Argentinosaurus, explaining why he wanted to do his art project on that subject. At the end of the art project, I have the kids look at this piece of paper, and it's "If you are done," and I want the kids to look at their art project. I want them to improve, and I also want them to check their artwork to make sure they are meeting all the criteria that I've asked for. After they have done that, we reflect on the art project. With that, they will fill out an artist statement explaining what they want me to notice about their artwork, what they really liked about it, any question or anything they want to tell me. They might even say they didn't like part of it, and that's part of the art project. Sometimes I create art and I don't like everything that goes with it, but then they also have to fill out a rubric, and they're basically grading themselves on their art project. And so with that, they follow a 3-step plan with it. It's a 5 to 7 day plan to do an art project. I expect the plan to take about 1 to 2 days. I expect them to work on their art project for about 3 to 5 days, and the reflection should be about 1 day. And so all in all, the kids are responsible for completing art projects based on the concept that I want them to learn about.
And have you noticed an increase in student engagement?
Yes, I have. And actually, I asked the students, my 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, if they enjoy my old way of teaching compared to my new way of teaching. And a lot of them, almost the whole class raised their hand. They really enjoyed the new way because they get to choose what they want to do.
Thank you.